Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and to this project of mine where I'm building a tiny homestead in the forest for a sustainable and self-sufficient lifestyle. It's a little over 2 months ago since I started the project, when I put the first ground screws in the soil for the house in the beginning of November. And I've made a lot of progress with the house, despite the fact that I've actually almost only worked on the house alone, and I've also only primarily used hand tools. However, this is not anything to brag about, because when I got back from the holidays, I realized that I've been working way too hard in the autumn and that I've been overextending my body. But only a couple of days after I returned to the building site, it was as if a higher power wanted me back into bed again, because I got sick with a pretty bad fever and needed to stay in bed for almost an entire week. Now I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things again, and my body feels a lot more well rested than it did only a week ago. And now I'm finishing the walls by making frames around the windows. And after that I'll put brown wind plates all around the house to protect against the wind and water. But first I need to go on a little adventure. So I just took you inside because I wanted to show you how everything looks from this point of view now. So right now we have the finished window frames and the terrace door, another window over there. Yeah, and we have the ceiling. You can actually see, and you can actually see the nice view up through the skylight window. So this is the terrace door. It will be the entrance for the greenhouse section, and this will be the dining section. This will be the main door. This will be the sofa area, and over there will be the bathroom, and this will be the kitchen, and then there will be a door over there going out to the cold room, but I have not built that building yet, obviously. So this is how everything looks from the inside. So now I'll put plates up all around the house now. And when I have sealed it all off, then I will take this very messy situation and turn it into an actual floor that I can walk on. Because when I can do that, I will saw out holes for the windows and the doors, and then I'll put in the windows and the doors. So yeah, so that is the plan for now. When I started putting plates up on this wall, I had a lot of stumps lying around that I decided to use so that they didn't go to waste. And the good thing about these plates is that they have all tongue and groove, which means that if you cut them correctly, you can always make them fit together. And every time I start a new row, I need to measure up where the rafter meets the plate so that I can cut that off so that the plate will fit nicely around the rafter. And then I fixate the plate with 60mm screws. And when a wall is completely covered in plates, it greatly enhances the rigidity and the stability of the building. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you found some inspiration and maybe learned something from it. So, and as you can see, we're inside of the house now, and with the plates up, it looks a little bit more finished now. So now you can actually clearly see where the windows are going to be, because they will be in these frames that you see behind me. So I will saw out holes for the windows, and then for the remaining parts I will put in insulation, wooden fiber, at a later point. So that is sometime in the future. But in the near future I will make the floor, because it's pretty important for me now to get a floor, because when I laid the floor I have something to walk on, and then I can put in the windows and the doors after that. And then I expect it will maybe be over the course of the next 2 weeks that I make the floor, because there are a lot of details to it. I need to make the underfloor, I need to insulate it, I need to put a floor on top of that, and then I also need to dig down some pipes for the kitchen and also for the bathroom. And yeah, I'm not totally sure how to do that yet, so I need to research a bit about how deep and how long and how thick and everything the pipes are going to be. So I need to do some research on that. So it will maybe take me some extra time, so I will not make a floor video next week. I have something else in store. But that is how far I have come right now. I actually chose not to put plates on this south side, because I will need to get in some very long beams for the sleeping lofts. And it is much easier when I can get them in like in full length from one side and just place them where they need to be. It's a lot more difficult if I have plates up all around the house, so I just chose to wait with this last wall. But as soon as those beams are up, I will close off this south wall too. So that is the process for now. And also I wanted to ask you something else, because I've been noticing that these building videos are not super popular right now here on my channel. And maybe it's just because they are so specific. But if you are watching these videos and you feel that you need something more than what it is that I'm putting in the video, you're more than welcome to write it down below, because I'm very curious as to how I can make the best building videos possible. And I'm eager to learn from you, because I'm making the videos for you. So please just let me know if there is something that you need from me, and then I'll try to take that into consideration and adopt it into the future films that I'm making. But anyways, any feedback and comments that you can come with is always greatly appreciated on my part. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next week. Bye.